From me to you, sports talk. What you expect? It ain't about who said it first. It's about who got it right. Good morning, everybody. I want to welcome you all to another episode of From Me to You Sports Talk. I'm your host, Jay Davis, along with my co-host, Greg Clark. Now, just before we started, me and G was talking about what we're going to go into. You know, we're going to give y'all the playoff picture. We are going to break down our playoff picture. We're going to talk about who we think our sleeper team is going to be. So, on Saturday, for you all out there who don't know the schedule or who might be, working or just a little busy, we got the Pacers versus the Cavs up first. What you got, G? Who got that? Oh, okay. Not who got that game, but what? How do you see this series turning out? The Pacers versus the Cavaliers.
4-1, Cleveland Cavaliers. I can see possibility. Pacers might win one.
Even though the Cavaliers' defense have been pretty bad lately, you don't think the Cavs can? You don't think the Pacers can steal two? Give them a little scare.
Okay, whoopity-doo. Two. They'll last an extra day.
Okay, all right. Then
I see LeBron getting 30, 11, and 8, averaging that. I'm going to say LeBron going to average 30, 11, and 8 throughout the whole Eastern Conference.
Ooh. So that means LeBron going to be in overdrive, which means it's not going to be too much resting from LeBron as we were saying then, right?
No, it's going to be a pace. He in the East, remember? Okay. See, in the West, he wouldn't last because it's too much to be coming at him. The East, he can dominate, and with their roster and by them spreading the floor, it'll help him even more. It's not a diss. It's not I'm taking a shot. I'm just looking at the teams. But what interests me is the second round.
Hold on, wait, not yet, G. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna let you get. I'll let you get to the second round. But first, we got to give our listeners what we think about the Eastern Conference first. Then we're gonna go to the West, and then you can come back to how you feel about the second round. So just hold your horses, right? Okay, so the Bucks and the Raptors. Even though the Raptors are the higher CG, I think the Bucks is gonna push them right here. I think this is gonna be a good game.
I can see that. I definitely can see that with Giannis.
Man, the Greek freak can do it all, G. You got to get a better jump shot. I mean, he's only been in the NBA for a couple years, but he is coming.
If Parker was healthy, now you talking.
Yeah, that hurt. That hurt, G.
Oh, my goodness. Because it'll be so much he have to do for his team to beat Toronto. They might get 2 games or possibly take it to game 7, but I think Toronto, by having veterans like a Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, and the free agent pickup of Serge Ibaka.
Oh, they did get him. They did get him. Tucker.
Man, it's...
They got some bodies to throw at them. They definitely got some bodies to throw. Now, we're looking at the Hawks. The Hawks have been playing pretty good. We talked about last time. That Tim Hardaway... Junior. Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr., New York Knicks. I know y'all kicking yourself in the butt right now. What were y'all doing? But you said that he got into it with Melo. Man, Tim Hardaway was a beast. He was a beast at Michigan. He doing the same thing he was doing. They killing themselves. This is gonna be a good series. This is definitely gonna be
it's funny though.
The Hawks versus the Wizards is gonna be a good series.
It's funny. Melo gonna be watching him.
Yes, you right about that.
Yep. Look at Melo, my boy, but it is what it is.
And then the Bulls sees. We already know how that's gonna go. 4-1 Celtics. 4-1. Actually, this one might be better. I think the Bulls. I mean, because the Bulls' record is 41-41, but I don't think they're really as bad as their record says. But you gotta think about it, G. Like when we talk about just pass Jimmy Butler the ball and then everybody moves. I mean, that's the Bulls to a T. Like, what offense are they running? Like, what offense do they run? Remember we talked about Westbrook when you was like last week. You said something about Westbrook. It's just Westbrook and find whoever's open. Man, the Bulls run the exact same thing. It's like, what are y'all doing? It's so easy to defend that. They ain't got McDermott. I mean, to
let Taj Gibson go.
Yeah, and then they let McDermott go.
McDermott and Gibson went to the Thunder.
Yeah, so I'm like, it's like, what is going on with that team? It's like I don't know. It's Jimmy Butler, the point guard, the small forward, the shooting guard. It's like, but it's just straight ISO. That's it. I see the Celtics really taking care of that. And we ain't even got to go into numbers about 4-4-2. We know the Celtics is going to take care of that.
Right.
Now, we're going to flip back to the Western Conference. Okay. So we got Grizzlies and Spurs. I think that's going to be a good game because we all know the Grizzlies is physical. How you feel about that game, G?
I think well, I probably can't pick games, but
yeah, I ain't talking about game series. Series. We talk.
The series is gonna be tough. Only thing, and I just read that Tony Allen is gonna be out indefinitely, so he might miss that series. The defender would have been good on Kawhi Leonard, and I think the lack of guard and small forward play from the Memphis Grizzlies will hurt them. I mean, bad. I mean, Mark. Conley.
But think about this, G. Not to cut you off. Now, LaMarcus Aldridge is going to have to guard Zebo. Is going to have to guard Zebo for what? 4 games. 4 games. So I think I think they might be able to get them inside. Even though the Spurs have length, I think when it comes to physicality, we all know the Grizzlies, right? That is their strong point. So this can get interesting. Ain't nobody gonna be able to stop Kawhi, but this can get very interesting. They might have to put Kawhi on Zebo or something like that to do something with him. They might with help.
Well, if Zebo bail out with that 17-footer.
Yeah.
But I think Kawhi Leonard, no, you don't do that. You let LaMarcus Aldridge guard him with length. Him or Pau Gasol just with length. And you just let Kawhi Leonard just like he can come in with a attack with a double team and then bounce back off. If Vince Carter can turn the hands back for a series and make it interesting, make it a 7. But I just think it's going to be a Spurs going to win the series, but I think the Spurs is not going to be a cakewalk for them because, Memphis still play defense. And a guy like Tony Parker with the Spurs, I love Tony Parker. Always been a fan of him. But I just think he's holding back the Spurs.
Yeah, I think they need to move on from him. I think they definitely need to move on from Tony Parker. I really do. Especially at the point guard position, the league has got very young. Very young.
I'm saying.
And
he's holding them back. Like, they can't run like they used to. Now, with Patty Mills, that's when they run. To me, I will start Patty Mills and bring Tony Parker off the bench.
He might do it. He might do it, G. And this what kills me about the Grizzlies. Can y'all please go get a small forward, please, that can play both sides of the floor?
Taylor Parsons stealing money like he did in Dallas.
This has been their problem forever. They've always had a point guard. They've always had a center, and they've always had a power forward. Their 2 guard position is what's name. They did. You're right. Remember? You're right. They did.
Because they said you either keep Rudy Gay or Zach, and they decided to keep Zach.
It's that intermediate. It's that 6'6", 6'9" player they need at the 3 or 2 that can just really give you a headache, and it's like they don't have it, and they've been struggling with that year after year, huh?
Melo would have fit that good.
Yeah, and you know what? That's what makes Conley have to take all the shots. Conley got to do this. Like Conley is good. I mean, Mike is good. He plays every possession. He plays defense. He plays offense. But it's like for him to take that last shot and do this, like that puts so much on his plate. A la Chris Paul. Same thing with him. Because Blake and them ain't stepping up at time. Because the Clippers, another team, definitely. They just will not go get that good small forward who could do both. They want to keep going to get Maba Mutes and keep going to get these other guys who can just, like, a la Cephalosius, basically. They want to keep going to get those guys. Like, no, go get you a guy who can play both sides of the court. So, we both think the Spurs got that. But Jazz and Clippers? Jazz are pretty long. And, same record. Wow, 51-31. The Jazz did a complete 360 on me. Not paying attention. For real.
It's funny you say that because that was my sleeper team.
God, gee, I'm over here looking at them like 51-31. Am I?
No. The Jazz is my sleeper team.
This right?
Hey, I can be wrong. I'm going with the Jazz to upset the Clippers. Yes.
That might
yes, because you know why? They got defense, man. They got a bench, man. I'm telling you. They got people that can run like Hood. Like what's the other guy name? What's the
They
other guy
got
name?
Hayward. They got Hayward. Hayward in there averaging
Hayward.
22
Hayward.
a game.
I'm
He's
talking
starting.
about at the
Oh,
at the
at
two.
the two for the. I'll
What's
get
the
back to you
backup
on
guy?
that. I'll find it. I'll find it.
What's
Utah Jazz. We gonna that, but you know what? They got like you said, Rudy Gobert. Man, he protects that rim.
That's who I think. I really do. I really think he gonna make a difference with DeAndre Jordan. And then what's the other young guy they draft came from high school? Favors.
Favors.
I like him.
So we talk about G. Were you talking about Were you talking about? Okay, you ain't talking about George Hill. You're not talking about. We know they got Joe Johnson on the bench. We know.
Joe Johnson. I like that. On the bench.
Okay, you wasn't talking about Dante Exum.
Nope.
Number 11. You was talking about Sheldon Mack, right? You was talking about Sheldon Mack, wasn't you?
Nope. The other one. It's another one. It's another one. The two boy about 6'5".
They got Joe Ingles. Could it be him?
Not Ingles. That's number 2.
Oh, Alex Burke.
That's him. That's him right there. I like him coming off the bench. Yes, I do. I like him coming off the bench because Hood the starting at the 2, right?
Yes. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, Hood is starting at the 2, and they got Hayward in there, but
at the 3. I'm telling you,
that's crazy. G 51-31. The Jazz.
Who?
The Jazz done turned it around up there. Wow.
Now, if the Jazz, how many wins they got?
51 wins, same as the Clippers.
Same as the Cavs. Now that's what I'm saying. Now, if they was in the East, I'm just saying. I ain't saying they're gonna beat them. Just saying.
So okay, so you got the Jazz definitely in that one. All right, cool.
I got the Jazz upsetting.
Okay, you got the Jazz upsetting them. Thunder and Rockets. I see. I can.
Thunder gonna get smashed 4-1. James Harden gonna average about 29 and 31 points. He about to take it out on
Westbrook. I think it's gonna be a hard fought series. I really do. You know what? I don't know. This might be better because we've actually seen the Rockets just sweep up the Thunder. They actually done used and abused the Thunder bad, but we've also seen Westbrook hit a game winner. I think what was it, a game winning dunk on the Rockets. But I think the Rockets is definitely gonna be hot, especially at home. The Rockets are very hard to beat at home. They got a good fan base. They got a good crowd that actually get behind them. And then those 3 start raining. I can see a 4-2, 4-1 maybe. If it goes 7, whoa. Because I don't know. I really don't think Westbrook is going to really lay down like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if this actually do get. Oh, you think he's going to try to prove?
They're going to lose. I think he's going to play hero. He's going to go back to himself. Not to spoil the viewers, but it's a reason why we'll get to that.
All right. Okay, now we got Warriors and Trailblazers. What's up with that? Oh, okay. I mean, that ain't even no question. All right, we know the Warriors got that.
Damian Lillard 4-2.
Yeah, I seen that. Right. And they keep meeting in the playoffs too. Dame can't get out because he keep running into the Warriors every time. He keep running into the Warriors every time. So that ain't really too much of a debate.
I mean, you either the Warriors or the Spurs. Pick your poison.
Yeah.
How you going to do it?
Mm-hmm. But
it's tough, man.
Gee, this whole Thunder Rockets right here. I think the same way it came with the whole, what was it, the Matt Ryan, Aaron Rodgers, how they just let them duke it out, and I think that really determined who won the MVP.
Who got blew out?
Oh, Aaron Rodgers, big time.
Okay.
This might
watch
be.
What's about to happen.
But honestly, G, I don't even know if that'll actually sway. I really don't think. I think even if the Rockets was to sweep the Thunder, I really don't think that sway really votes. I really don't, because I think what Westbrook has accomplished for a season is crazy, and like you said last week, this was a mark that nobody ever thought was going to even be like broken at all. So I really don't even think that them actually sweeping them will even help James Harden case a bit. They really don't, because I think I think what Westbrook accomplished is just amazing. Now, if they would just switch up and do a regular season MVP, postseason MVP, kind of what Max Kellerman was saying, then that'll make sense. But I think everything Westbrook has like accomplished in the regular season, just like leading over, it's gonna really just way too heavy. But James Harden has had he's also had his best season ever too. So it's like, I mean, this is gonna be pretty. This is gonna be pretty drastic. I think it's gonna be closer than what people think, but I don't really think it'll really take Harden over Westbrook for real for the MVP voting. I really don't think.
I
How you feel about that?
Westbrook got the MVP.
Okay, all right.
I mean, but this is why I feel that Houston is going to come in, because James Harden, okay, he gave it to my buddy outside of hoop, but he feel that he should have got it. I just think they about to take off on the Thunder. I mean that one way, and I think Russell Westbrook got the award. Now he's going to try to live up to the award during the playoff hero ball. Show him why. You can have a triple double and lose. So how good is your triple double?
You know what? That's actually pretty amazing how you really just broke that down. How you said he's going to actually try to live up to that, because that's something that's something I really didn't think about. But I think Westbrook plays like this at all times, so it doesn't even matter whether he got it or he lost it. It really doesn't matter. He's going to go out there and do his all, what he has to do to win. And like I said, I don't know if anybody can even get through to him. Like, hey, Westbrook, you got to do this, you got to do that. It's like Westbrook, like, I'm trying to win at all costs. I mean, maybe, and like I said before, maybe Westbrook is really just misunderstood. This is Westbrook.
I mean, phenomenal year. I may not see it again. You may not see it again.
I didn't even think they would go to the playoffs. He got them to the playoffs.
That's why he's getting rewarded, even though it's a 6. But I'm saying this. You got the award. We know you was purposely trying to get it, but now you got it. So now I'm leaving the physical out, because great players beat you mentally, not just with the physical. They got the physical, but when the physical and the mental come together, that's when you become special. Especially in these times in the playoffs, good become great. We seen it last year. Look, Cleveland down 3-1. The greatness of LeBron, bringing them back. Now, do Westbrook got that? We see the physical. We see the athleticism, the oops, the dunks, the yells, from the assists and the rebounds. But now, you ain't going to play nobody else after this game. We can make adjustments on you, dog. Now, how great is you to make them adjustments when we adjust to you? That's what Mike did. That's what Bird did. That's what LeBron did. That's what Curry did. You got to make these adjustments when teams get to see you at least 4 times, possible 7. You the guy. You is the guy. Do you really trust Oladipo? What's his name?
Oladipo.
Do you really trust him in this situation? Or are you going to say, nah, I got it?
Steven Adams.
See, teams get to see what he like to do for 4 games or 7 games. It's the adjustments, man, within the series that propels your team to the next round. See, that's the stuff that a lot of our fans don't look at. Like I say, is you watching sports or are you watching sports? I'm watching for they double teaming him now. What Russell gonna do? Russell gonna kick it out. He gonna go 4-on-1. Is he gonna slow it down? He's gonna bring it out, set up the offense? Or he's like, nah, I need to get my 40. Or I need to get my triple double. All that's gonna play, because you can get a triple double as long as you got an L behind it, and you looking mad at the press conference. I'm cool with that, because you're going to be watching me next round. That's all I got to say, because these playoffs is getting tighter now.
That's why. Crazy.
Yeah.
You're right, though. You're right. Everybody is gonna have a little bit more game tape on you. It's gonna be everybody's gonna play with I would say a little more passion, a little more pep in their step. A little more attention to detail because they know how important this game is. Like you said, I don't have to go play the Warriors when I then go play the Spurs, then go on the East and go play the Bulls, stuff like that. But that's that.
No.
But some I really do want to bring to the forefront. And I don't know how you feel about this, but what if the playoffs was just it was open and they did away with conference, i.e., a lot of those Eastern Conference teams wouldn't get in. Okay, if we go back and look, so instead of Golden State playing, well, you know what? I wouldn't even say make it 18. I would actually say expand it to maybe. They can still do. Now I wouldn't say 16. I would probably say, how would you do it? Maybe 12
16,
teams?
16. Nah, make
16? 16? Okay, so everybody.
Nah, you right.
Nah, but it got to be like 12 or something, G. It got to be 12 because if you do 16, then you still going to have them bottom feeders. You still going to have them 41 and 41s in there and stuff like that. So that'd be crazy.
You only make it if you qualify. You got to be over 500. You can't be 500 and above.
Yeah,
that's the rule.
So then, just a thing about this. The Warriors might be opening up with like the Wizards at the Wizards at 49 and 33. Something like that. It'd like I think that'd be so like just. Like inventive for the game of basketball. Like, how about we just take it in a different direction than from what we saying? Because let's not lie. We don't need to kid ourselves, and we don't need to kid the viewers. We know it's gonna be 4-1, 4-1, 4-1, 4-1, 4-1, 4-1, like all around the board. It's gonna be so many 4-1s. Like, what was this next round? 4-2, 4-2, 4-2. It's like okay, like it really wasn't interesting. It really wasn't. I'm over here looking. I'm about to let you go. Yeah, I'm over here looking, in a 1 or 2 seed outright would have just been Golden State and San Antonio, and then it goes huh? Dang! So actually, it would have been the number 1, 2, and 3 would have been Golden State, San Antonio, and Houston.
Yeah, LeBron would have been 4th.
No,
or 5th.
The Celtics would have been 4th. The 5th would have been the Cavs. 6 would have been Toronto or LA Clippers. Then it would have been Utah. Then it would have been like Washington, then OKC. So we could have possibly seen a crazy matchup with possibly OKC playing Toronto or something like that. Just something different, G. Now go ahead. Just something different.
This what I'm. Now you make a great point. And I'm glad that you did bring that up because from what I was hearing, the commissioner
Silva
was saying that like, what if we put the best teams in there? But this how I make it interesting though. I do it like the draft, lottery ball. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all play each other. It ain't gonna be no because you won number 1. Nah, only way you will go home, only way you will play home, if the team that y'all match you up with, your record's better. That's it. But it's going to be a ping pong effect. Because to me, that still makes it like, I'm a 1, you're going to play the bottom of the 12 team. No, I don't care who you play. Get out of it. It's like, we all play killer. It's like Killer Man.
Yeah, Killer Man. Yeah, where you throw the football up and then you trying to kill whoever got it. You tackling them.
Exactly.
For the listeners out there playing.
For the ping pongs out just like the lotto draft and see where you're gonna draft at. I'll do that with the playoff team. And like I said, I might pull a Golden State against the Spurs first round. Let's get it.
But then again, but you know what? Wait, see. Because this is gonna be the problem, G. If you do it the way you just said, then you're gonna have that 12 seed who had the worst record they might only have to play the 11 seed, and then they might get to play the 8 seed. Then they might already be in the final. So it might be like
that's the interesting because we won't never predict who's gonna win it every year.
Okay, all right.
That's the thrill. The thrill is the unknown. Now we could say, Warriors won 70 games, Cavs won 65, Spurs won 61. Then we gonna say one of these three gonna win it, depending on where they seed that. Like now, well, let's go on and put them. What if number one and number two got to start out playing each other? See, that's drama. Imagine what the ratings would be.
Oh
Imagine
man, that'd be
amazing,
would crazy.
Then you turn around and say
impeccable.
The next round is the what we're gonna say? We're gonna say Toronto versus the Rockets. The Wizards the Cavs might have met first round. You know, seeing that the Cavs struggle, you just never know.
Mm-hmm.
But the best record will have home court, and the unknown. Because if the two best play each other, we know one of them ain't gonna make it. And I won't even go 5 games. I'm gonna go old school. 3, 5. We're gonna get these over quick, dog.
Oh yeah, that'll make it real. You know what? Hey, I actually love that right there. 3 instead of going 7. Nope, best out of 3. Next, best out of 3. No. Next, in the championship, you get 5. Wow,
you gotta
that'd be crazy. The Cavs and Golden State, first round, 3 games. Can y'all just imagine? Like it ain't no breaks. Like come on, it's 7. Because this is the thing. This is the problem with 7 games. Teams like, well, it's all right. I mean, we could just adjust to them game 1 and 2. It don't even matter because you know what? We get to have them at our home for 3 games. Let's talk about like the Portland Trailblazers, right? So say they lose to Golden State the first 2 times, they like it don't even matter because we get through. We could play them 3 times at our house, so we can make so many adjustments, and they're gonna make adjustments to us. But it's like it just drags out 2-1.
You know, back in the day, it was like that. It was 3 first round, 5 second round, and 7. That's how it was back in the day. So you had to come bring it.
Wow. How y'all feel about that, listeners? 3, 5, just 12. In the best 12 record, just get in there and play.
And add the ping pong. Yeah, and you don't know who you're playing. Like
you said,
you literally it'd be on ESPN.
Live watching, live. It'll be live stream. Just how college basketball is. Same way. They don't know. UK don't know what bracket they're gonna be in. North Carolina didn't know. They probably knew they knew they was gonna probably be in the South or East, but they didn't know who was their number 2 or their number 3 seed. Hey, don't complain. Just win. Y'all in the NBA. So
that'd be lovely, man. You talking about each team will be like, hey, y'all, we got the Cavs versus Spurs first round.
Yep, and then after that, guess what, Cavs? Now it's gonna be the Cavs versus Golden State. It's like, boom, 3 games, get it. And you might, and then you might have the Cavs versus Pacers or the Cavs versus Toronto in the finals. Because if anything, they don't earn it because they don't got that far. Well, whoever got that far earned it. I don't even care what their record is because we know once you get into the tournament, that stuff go out the window. That record still don't matter no more. We seen South Carolina, they made it all the way. Yeah. They was close. They made it all the way to the Final Four. They didn't. That old record stuff was thrown way out the window. So that'll actually be good, G. I think that's something that you might want to type that up and, actually send that into the commissioner, send that into the NBA office, whoever you get into.
Yeah, man. I mean, it just make you're just basically making a game evolve.
More entertaining. More entertaining. Because, we already know this weekend. Like, I don't have to sit down and watch a whole game because I can go out, come back in, and be like, oh, how much they beat them? About 20? Yep, already knew it. What happened to 4-1? Okay, got it. Like, I already know. Like, it's not going to be nobody. If anybody goes 7, it might be the Clippers and Utah. And they got the same record. So, basically, it is like what me and you were saying. Basically, G. How? Okay, because if I'm the Clippers, I'm 51-31, and now I got to play somebody who got the same record as me. So, basically, that is basically like what G was saying, the whole little ping pong ball. Guess what? Y'all two got the same record. Now, y'all two playing each other. We know a couple years ago, 51-31 would have been the number one record in the West. 51 games with the Spurs winning with what 50 and 20 something. Now we got Golden State putting up 60 something wins a year, so it's like I only won 51 win. I only won 51 games, and I'm still fourth and fifth. Man, wow.
You know what I'm saying, man? Make it real interesting, so it ain't like you said. Oh, we got another game and we got to play on 3 more. Nah, you got to get in now. It's like, hey, we down 1-0. You know, was the best of 3. We got to win. We need this next game. If not, you know, it's over for us. We go home. We swept 2-0. You need something to think about, man.
It is. And you know what? It's going to actually get a list of something to think about because this weekend, everybody is going to go home and they're going to watch these games Saturday and Sunday, and they're going, and you know what? They're going to be like, you know what? Tay and G was right. You know what? Those guys on For Me to You Sports Talk, they know exactly what they're talking about. This is exactly what they said was going to happen. You know what I mean? It don't even take a rocket science to see this. Y'all going to see it 4-1, 4-1, 4-1, 4-1, all across the board. So, you know, think about this, everybody. Think. And when you sit back and watch that game, be like, wow. It'd be amazing to see the Cavs and Golden State play right now. I don't even have to wait to the final. I can see them get it in right now. Right now. And then I can see them play the Spurs. Possibly. Oh, then, I don't know. The Phoenix Suns might have would have gotten it if they had a better record. Or the Rockets. I mean, of course, the Rockets. So you just never know. It's very unpredictable. Like the NCAA tournament. That's why you never know who's going to win. Because we have upsets. In the NBA playoff, there's not too many upsets. We already know what's pretty much going to happen. For real. So, that will definitely conclude the show today. Any last note you want to tell our listeners, G?
Keep supporting. We appreciate the love. And watch out for the Jazz in the playoffs, like I said.
All right, y'all heard it. He said keep supporting. Please continue to share, like, comment, tell everybody about it. Like I said, this podcast needs to be heard, and it needs to get out to everybody. Like we come in, we grind, we put out good quality for everybody to listen to. We want to also thank our listeners for downloading the podcast. Please continue to download, and share it with y'all friends and family. From me to you, signing out.